Alright guys, so here's the update with the rest of my shelves. Like I said I was gonna get, and I finally got them because I had extra money for them. Well, not really for them. I had extra money and I really needed them, so I didn't want to put the money towards anything else but those. Especially that I have lots of models coming. So I'll go to the top of the shelves, and as you could tell, I'm still going with that theme that the bottom one's the widest, then it gets a little thinner, then it gets the thinnest, and obviously I can't put a shelf above these, so this is where it's going to stay at. And I'm actually going to expand the shelves on that wall right there, and I'll go above my TV and everything like that because I don't have any more room. And most likely you'll see 70% truck models up here. But to start over here, and there's low light, I need to buy more lights for this shelf over here. I wish I didn't put a light below there, but at night it does work, so. But it would have been nice to have it over here first. But anyway, this shelf has all the small mobile cranes, the 230-55s, the LTM 1050, which within the past months I really don't like that model at all. I guess it's safe to say that I hate that model. I don't know why, but I really don't like that model. I wouldn't recommend it to many people anymore. And the RT540, and then over here is just an empty space until what I can figure out to do with the high reach, because the boom's in the way, and pretty much that's the reason why. So that's why that's empty. I'll fill that in eventually. Maybe well, actually I'll explain why I'm gonna have to move all these down tomorrow, but anyway. A flatbed, the service truck, Freightliner Century class. Here's all the mixers and pumpers. Only got them riggers out on that side because that's all that's needed, and I got it extended. 2 Oshkoshes. I have the other 4x4 one on my shelf with my tag trailer. The 2 curtain side trailers, and one of them, I don't know which one it is, but the curtain isn't screwed on, so you could take it off and use it as a flatbed. I guess it's this one. Yeah, so there's what it looks like with a flatbed. It doesn't look that bad, but it looks kind of high, and that's why I don't display it like that. Even though, I mean, if I had to, I would. My brother displays like that. I don't really care, but I like it with the back on because I like the colors of the back. The 2 Pete 335s. The yellow one is coming on Tuesday, and I'm gonna have to move everything down, and I don't know why I didn't move everything down to begin with, but it's gonna be annoying to move everything down, but I'll do it tomorrow. The 2 mixers, I don't see myself buying any more of these mixers also. The pumper, I want the Honolulu one, but I don't think I'll ever get that. I don't feel like dropping 200 bucks on it. The Hempt, the snowblower, and the Forester. Ooh, yeah, it's a Valmet. I was gonna get another Valmet, but I got the blue 335 instead. And I'm glad that I did, because I wouldn't have much use for the Valmet, and I'm trying to get all the 335s. So that's why I didn't get the other Valmet. I know I told people that I would, but I didn't. Now over here on this shelf, and you can see it's very empty because I still haven't decided what else to put up here. And the worst problem with getting these shelves are, I used to display the 1000 and the Bauer drill rig that I'm going to show you in a second. And it used to be no problem because of the height, because there was nothing above it, but now the Hitachi is above it. Well, not the shelf is above it, and the Hitachi and the Bauer don't really fit like I want them to, although they do, because I mean I could display the Hitachi like this, and that's actually not a bad position. but I like to show it all stretched out. And my cylinder cracked. And it cracked like 2 months ago, and I emailed NZG, and they finally emailed me back. Like, and I emailed them back, so I don't expect a reply for like another 2 months, if they even want to reply. But there's a dozer pickup, Grove 4115, and here's the bower, and it only fits on because the mast comes out like that, and actually the line's put against the shelf, and I don't really care about that, but I'm gonna keep those there for sure. I don't know about these over here. And this shelf is gonna stay this way. I like how it is. It's got some of my nicer excavator models, not like the other ones are, or the other ones I'm gonna show you are. But these are actually solidly mine. I bought these. Some of the other, well, most of the other ones are my brother's. So here's the 924. The 954, the EW160C, and the Hitachi 1000, and some loads over here. Down here is just some crane parts in the corner because I can't find any other spots for them, unfortunately, and I don't really like how they look down there, but that's how it's gonna stay. 2 more flatbeds. Those are my brother's crane mats, which are thin and long, and well, or wide, I guess you could say, and I like them wide. I messed up when I first made mine because they weren't wide, so I had to like put 2 of them side by side if I want to put it under a fairly decent sized rig. Here's the 16,000 disassembled, still on the Nelson ramp, and here's a Nelson ramp with a flatbed on its back. That's the AC500 luffing, masts and heel, the LTM 1300. LTR 1100, which great crane, love that model. Biggest mobile crane of them all that we got, the AC500, and I was debating on getting the LTM 11200, which is made by NZG, but I don't know what it is about that model, but I just can't find it in me to buy it. I don't know if it's the design of the real crane, or if it's the price. I mean, I think it's worth the price, but for some reason I can't find myself buying that crane. I told myself I was going to buy it in Avatar and everything, but for some reason I don't know why I can't buy it. I'm not going to get it. I thought about getting it. I went as far as almost ordering it, but I just can't get it for some reason. I'm going to wait till the AC1000 comes out. And I don't care if it comes out 2 years from now, but I want the AC1000, I guess, instead of the 11200. I just don't like the 11200's cab. I think the only thing that actually appeals to me on the crane are the outriggers. So that's why I don't have an 11200 in my collection. Here's my favorite crawler crane to mess around with, the LR1300. And I got full boom that the model itself comes without the derrick. And I got 140 in the luffer, and I got 4 parts aligned on the block. And also, there's my crane mats. I actually bought more of them today, and I gotta trim the sides down once the glue dries. I want to get a whole like yard of crane mats, because even though it looks like a lot, that's really not once you lay them down, especially when you gotta put them side by side. Here's the top shelf. These are all my brother's models. Here's the LTC 1055 in Crane Zinc, PC 210, the EC 700, Hitachi 350, Liebherr 944, Volvo EC700C high reach. That one is a B, and there's the PC 1100 in the back. There is a PC 400, and there's a Hitachi 450. Now you look at all these excavator models, and it's a decent amount, but for some reason I feel like there's no excavators in my collection, and I think that's because a lot of them have custom attachments on them, like the hammer, or the road header, or the other hammer. My other excavators have like grapples and clam buckets and shears, but I guess I could always go into my parts in the basement and get some buckets for them if I really wanted to. Here's the other Oshkosh 4x4. This one's got the tag trailer. Holland International 175. This is Cat 966F, Cat 920, 88F, and a 416B. Here's this shelf. These kind of models that I only have one of, or that just don't fit above. Like, I only have one terrain leveler, I only have one crushing unit, I only have one ADT, only one compactor. But I'm not really going to go through them. But there's a 3-tooth bucket for the 450. And then on the shelves down here, since there are other models, there's the U-Box, some jibs, the big Corgi lowboy, there's an AC40 in the back, and there's my glues down there. So anyway, like I was saying, I was going to buy an 11200. I can't decide what models to get this month. I think that's because I don't know why, but for some weird reason I think that a lot of models have become overpriced, and it's not like I don't have enough money for them. I have much more money for them. But I was gonna get some excavator models, but I think that I may get the Derrick kit for the 1300 and a 4100 crawler crane. But if I get the crawler crane, I'm gonna get the magnet version, and that's because I have enough hook blocks for them, because the magnet version only comes with a 1-sheet block, and it's not like I don't have enough hook blocks. So I might go for that. I feel like I'll get my money's worth, and I wanted the Derrick kit for a while, and now that diecastmodels.co carries NZG models, I could actually get it for a good price, even though it's not much money off. It's only $30, but the $30 I think is worth. Saving the $30 I think is worth getting it. And the 4100 crawler crane, I guess I'll get, because, you know, you can't find them anywhere, and I might as well get it as when I can, because even though I never really, I guess, liked the standard version, because it's a great model and all, it would be fun to mess around with and all. So that's pretty much it. If I do get that, I'll get the extension kits probably next month, or if I can afford them this month, but I'll probably get those two. So, hope you liked the video, guys. Hope you liked the shelves. And, there's what it looks like over here. And also, I have a Liebherr R916, and like I mentioned before, the yellow 335 flatbed coming tomorrow, or Tuesday, whenever you watch this video. So, that's it.